Okay, so today we're inside of Helldivers 2, and things have taken a bit of a 50-50 split as things are getting a little bit darker yet again. So we're going to be taking a two-tone to the video today. The first half of it is going to be extremely bloody negative, just to give you a heads up, and the second half of it is going to be funny stuff coming from the community and enjoyable things and some things to make you go, ooh. So with that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe, post notifications turned on, be greatly appreciated. On top of it, make sure you check out our sponsor, GamerSupps, the leader in gaming energy and nutrition that offers gamers and esports athletes a healthier energy option. Now, this helps them to perform to their highest potential inside of gaming. GG is also completely keto friendly, less than 1 calorie and sugar free, and comes in an array of tasty flavors. So get down to the link in the description, use code CloudPlays at checkout and get yourself a cheeky discount right now. So let's get into the negativity so we can have a laugh at all of the rest of this stuff. Moving on though, first off, we have got this right here. There has been obviously some moves going on with PlayStation in the HD2, but it doesn't seem to have been stopping there, as Ghost of Tsushima seems to have taken a hit on this as well as we've reported already 3 other countries that have been taken offline for the availability of Helldivers 2, again also affected by Ghost of Tsushima because of the PlayStation linking due to Steam's assets. This is going to be a huge ass issue, and one that they have seemed to just not only messed around with us and not told us the full info, but it appears that Arrowhead hasn't had their full info either. As we know, they were in talks at the moment of getting them rectified so that the 177 or now 180 countries were going to be able to play the game full told without having to link their PlayStation account. And Arrowhead have been persistently having those conversations with Sony to try and get that rectified. Nonetheless though, this doesn't seem to have been the case. Instead of actually being able to do that, we've had this happen instead. The CEO actually responded to somebody saying Sony doubling down and added 3 more countries down with Sony. And the CEO responded with, hey, in regards to this, we have no idea what's going on. Most devs are on a bank holiday and we just found out through the community. We want the game to be available worldwide. How much truth is in this? We are going to have to kind of wait and see. I don't actually know. You can only go off of what comments are actually being made in the community over on Twitter and social media, but then, like we already know, we have to take everything with a pinch of salt. Now, I have a lot of faith in Arrowhead, and I would love to believe that they would not lie to us on any stretch, and they are generally quite brutally honest in a regard, so I would like to think that they probably haven't with this time either. But for the development teams at Arrowhead to have only just found out through the community that 3 more countries were added, this is not a very, very good look for Sony at all, as they seem to be making alterations without telling the partners and development teams and companies, third party, that they are working with currently. As it stands, this definitely seems to be Sony's demon era. This villain arc is seeming to build up quite nicely, and Xbox has obviously taken a bit of a back seat on this one. This is a very, very scary situation for all Helldivers alike, because I would like to put my money on the factor that these 180 Helldivered countries are not going to be Helldivered countries anymore. I don't think they're going to be making the reversions on this one, and I want your guys' opinions via the comment section below. Please do let me know via the comments whether you think that these countries are ever going to get reverted or not, or if there's anything that we can do as a community to help revert that, like we did the PlayStation linking. Nonetheless, so moving on from this negative Nancy stuff, we have got some interesting stuff that's happening inside of the community right now with the major order. As you guys all well know, we are to take out 2 billion of the automatons over on the bot side, and we are around 22% through this narrative with 3 days remaining. It seems pretty comfortable. We should be able to do this. I'd like to hope that it's looking pretty positive, although there are still people talking about the supply lines and how we can utilize this narrative right now to close off as many planets as we want. This post was put up on Reddit just 10 hours ago stating, please, for the love of democratic strategy, can we do this plan? We can liberate 5 extra planets by only liberating 2 and cut off the automaton scourge. Now, this is where this is starting to get a little bit frustrating. I don't mind these posts and stuff, and I think that it's really good that they do go up, and I think that it's also really, really good that people can rally together and come up with a strategic plan, although these supply lines are not overtaking the map, they're not overwhelming, and they do the bloody job. If the developers at Arrowhead want to make sure that they do this properly and they want to give it some cool animations and do some stuff, be my guest, feel free to work on that, but these supply lines should be in the game. They should be in the game because a lot of people are just going to their favorite planets because they don't even know where it is that they should be going. The routes are just not in game and the mechanic is not therefore explained. So people who don't go onto Reddit and don't go onto YouTube too often and don't look at Twitter will not see any of these posts and they just won't know what it is that they need to do. If these supply lines were in there, you wouldn't need to have all of those operational movements coming from people online. You'd know exactly where you were moving to. And I think that that's the biggest problem inside of this part, is that it just needs to be added in. You can deal with all your fandangled animations and stuff later, but these supply lines that you can see on the image on screen, that is just suffice enough for now. I'd rather have that for the next 3 months and then you give us something cooler than having nothing for the next 2 months and you giving us something that's cool anyway, but us having to struggle for 2 months onwards. Let me know your view on this one in the comment section below. This one is a little bit of a shaky one, but we're now moving on to funnies and funnies. Now before we get into the funny and the good, we're going to be giving away a copy of Helldivers 2, and if you guys have already got the game, don't panic, we're giving away the money equivalent in super credits. If you guys want to get your hands on it, all you have to do is simply head down into the comment section and give me a green heart. You're going to see why just shortly, but a green heart in the comment section will enter you into this giveaway, and then we'll announce the winner this weekend on Sunday on the community page and on the giveaway announcement page of the Discord. Thank you so much again for everybody who's entered, and we have given absolutely loads away, and it makes me feel so damn good to be able to give back to the community. So green heart in the comment section and we can dive on into the rest of this video. This one, although, I mean, everything's a bloody negative in this game at the minute. It seems to be in a really, really rocky area. But a way to lightheartedly actually move through this, you can see right here that we have the new Purifier in a nutshell. The actual animation for this thing and what it was capable of doing inside of the trailer was absolutely incredible. And then we got hold of it in the game. And this clip has got 11,000 upvotes on Reddit and literally levers this one down to the ground. You couldn't say it any better. So a massive shout out to the creator to that one. As always, the link is down in the description and you guys are able to go and show it some support. So if you want to bump that 11,000 up, feel free to be my guest. But this is just not even funny. It's not even working upon the advertisement lines that were inside of the damn trailer, for God's sake. Come on, Arrowhead. Let's just at least push out what we're freaking advertising. Bloody hell. Next up, though, a really cool and interesting factor that managed to get 12,000 upvotes that I found absolutely hilarious and is just really funny to watch if you manage to do this correctly. But as you can see right now on screen, there is a point of which a Helldiver goes flying through the sky and you can actually emote mid-flight. Yep, you can land in some absolutely ridiculous fronts. I absolutely love it. A mid-hug, mid-flight. If anybody manages to click that button and get the hug while they're landing, I wonder if it would sponge off the damage. If one of you managed to do it, I want to see a clip. I don't think it's doable though, but it would be bloody funny indeed. And next up, we've got this piece right here, which only received 7.6 thousand upvotes, and I think this should have some more. The main reason for that is because this states right here, coming in 2028. Now, this is not a real piece of art. This is just fan art. It's not affiliated with Sony, not affiliated with Arrowhead. This is not real. I have to stress this. This is not coming to the game. But it's really, really bad when the community managed to make a better war bond than the actual developers, because this thing looks amazing. This is definitely not an apple that tastes like bacon. We've got the Chem Guard armor, the Blight Weave Guard, we've got the Spore cover suit. These all look absolutely incredible with the Corroder AR, the Viper, the Caustic Cannon, the NOx pistol, the Quick Injector, the Toxic Impact, and a Chem Shielding attribute, which is reduces gas damage by 100% and affects lowers for every percentage of missing health. The capes look amazing, the banners look amazing. This is incredible. Arrowhead, just take some freaking notice from this. You guys need to utilize this. This is insane. I need to see this in the game. This is absolutely amazing. As you can see, the armor sets actually look like there's some sort of hazardous look. It all holds the correct standpoints. It's got the correct pieces that you can add into it. Amazing job, and it deserves a lot more love and attention, and Arrowhead should definitely bloody see this, but we all want it. I'm just saying. Anyway, unfortunately, that's all we got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up, and thank you so much again for being such amazing people. Appreciate your faces. Like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.